This is so much fun. When I think Beatles, I think of the Beatles second. I think of Rick Lovrovich first because I've known him for like 23 and a half years. And he and his guys in the Beatniks and Apple Jam and Super Jam, they're just like the greatest tribute payers I know to fantastic songwriting and music. And we thought of Apple Jam when they were here. Because oftentimes, you know, when an artist is in town, we invite him to come in and play. And many artists will. I mean, Kenny Loggins was here earlier this week. What? And that was kind of cool.
We were going to invite Paul McCartney, and it's like, whatever.
Who cares?
No,
Luciana does. She invites her.
Dumb.
She doesn't care because you never know.
Who even wants to talk to that guy?
Yeah. But I'll tell you, to celebrate McBeatles Week here at the station, we wanted to invite Apple Jam to come in.
Nobody more passionate about the music. And
absolutely.
Every song, even the ones that the Beatles have forgotten, these guys know.
Well, that's the weird thing. So let me, hold on. I got your mic on, Rick. You might have to lean into it.
Good morning, good morning.
But you guys are doing, can I hear you?
I got him, I'm on spikes.
Okay.
Good morning, good morning.
You guys were saying earlier that the White Album could have been a 3-album set because they had that many songs.
Yeah, they did.
And they just shelved those songs.
Yep, some of them didn't make it to the record, and they never recorded them, so we thought we'd pick up the slack and do a third album.
They didn't record them.
Some of them they didn't, yeah.
And we haven't heard them.
Nope.
Some of them aren't even finished being written yet, actually.
Bootlegs. Bootlegs and you know, the internet now is...
Some of the songs aren't even actually finished being written yet. We have to put.
You have to finish them for them, too.
They don't have choruses or verses.
They're like Jurassic Park. They take some frog
Yeah.
DNA, put it in the third line of the song, and boom, you got yourself a song.
Wow, that's cool. All right, when is that album going to be done?
Well,
We're shooting for November.
All right, when it's done, you have to come by.
Absolutely.
And play some stuff from that album. Today, it's all about Paul McCartney, and you guys have picked 3 Paul McCartney songs?
Yeah, yes.
All right.
And 1 Kenny Loggins.
All right.
Let it be House at Pooh Corner, because he refused to play that one.
He did. Did he refuse to play it? We didn't ask him.
It's a house
at Pooh Corner. Okay, guys, we're really excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, here's Apple Jam.
Somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. One day his woman ran off with another guy. He hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town, booked himself a room in the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come, equipped with a gun, to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, and she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and her man, who called himself Dan, were in the next room at the hoedown. Rocky burst in, and grinning a grin, he said, Danny boy, this is a showdown. But Daniel was hot, he drew first and shot, and Rocky collapsed in the corner. Ah! Stinking of gin, proceeded to lie on the table. He Said, Rocky, you met your match. Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch. And I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able. Now Rocky Raccoon, he fell back in his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out, and he left it no doubt to help with good Rocky's revival. Oh, but yeah, yeah. Come on, Rocky, come on, Rocky.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's pretty cool. We should have a big screen behind them so the folks in the back of the building can see this.
It really actually. Are you guys can still do this when you're 71? When I'm 71.
I hope so.
All right. I hope so too. All right. Let's keep going. If you just tuned in, Paul McCartney's here. No, actually. If you just tuned in, Apple Jam is in the house with us. And do you guys have a gig coming up anytime soon? Not really, right?
Down in Portland, we have.
Are you in Portland? Yeah, that's what I mean. Around here, like you're in Venezuela, you're everywhere. But okay, and that album, which we will make sure. But you're not promoting a gig today.
No.
Okay.
We're helping Paul McCartney. He needs it.
Yeah. You're helping actually.
Hasn't sold enough tickets yet.
You're actually helping the ticket scalping agencies today.
I'm guessing every one of you guys are at the show, right?
Nope.
You're kidding. No?
John and I have to work tonight.
Oh,
we have a
you're
gig.
kidding.
That breaks my
I
heart.
cannot
Is it a Beatniks gig?
believe
Yeah, it's a beatnik gig.
Yeah.
Don't rub it in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. More Apple Jam.
She was a working girl, north of England way.
Now she's hit the big time.
In the USA. And if she could only hear me, this is what I'd say. Honey pie, you are making me crazy. I'm in love, but I'm lazy. So won't you please come home? Oh, honey pie, my position is tragic. Come and show me the magic of your Hollywood song. You became a legend of the silver screen, and now the thought of meeting you makes me weak in the knee. Now, honey pie, you are driving me frantic. Sail across the Atlantic to be where you belong. Honey pie, come back to me. Ooh. Yeah. I like it like that. Ooh. I like this kind of music. Kind of music. Play it to me, honey. Will the wind that blew her boat across the sea kindly send her sailing back to me? Now, honey pie, you are making me crazy. I'm in love, but I'm lazy. So won't you please come home? Come back to me, honey pie. Do 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 boom boom, bo 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 bo, yeah. Honey pie, honey pie. Ooh.
This is brought to you by the Muckleshoot Casino.
All right. We have time for nothing. You guys keep going.
That's the beauty of Paul's songs. They're 2.5 minutes long.
That's why he's going to lay about 40 on us today. Because they're all
38 songs. That's
Yeah,
right. A lot
they're
of them are
all
Beatles
about-
songs.
yeah.
All right. Hey, we promised we'd tell people, before you play the next song, we promised we'd tell people some of the songs that were on the set list tonight, Joe.
Well, some of the Beatles songs, if you don't want to hear this, cover your ears, but your mother
It's
should,
not like it's a spoiler.
your mother should know. Mr. Kite is going to be one of the songs that he has been playing. These
I told
guys-
Rick I'd break his foot for him so he can't play the Beatniks gig tonight. You know, if you want out of that gig, I'll get you in the.
I've had 2 sets of tickets that I had to turn down. I know.
Let's see. Rumor has it. What else we have here? I'm shuffling through my papers. He has been doing Mr. Kite. He's been doing Your Mother Should Know. He's been doing All Together Now. He's been doing Lovely Rita. Never performed
Lovely
live.
Rita, meter maid.
Yeah. Beatles.
Does he know it's just an electronic thing right now that you just swipe a credit card? You know.
The Beatles never played that, and I don't want to say what the opener is, but you would want to be in your seats. Okay, I will say he's been opening with 8 days a week, so he's been opening with the Beatles song.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, and we will keep you posted when they finish that cool third White album. And we'll let you know when they come back to town for a performance. It's Apple Jam.
Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear you to me. Oh, you know I will. I will. Da, 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 da.
I just realized we have time for 6 more songs. Oh, guys, that's great stuff. Great stuff. Paul McCartney in town tonight. We did a little research. You can get tickets on Craigslist.
Quite a
and
few tickets
There's
available.
enough of them that you might not have to pay a premium.
You may just want to check Ticketmaster.com because some popped up yesterday.
Some of Paul's relatives decided the heck with it.
His
Yeah,
mom
once-
can't make it. You can
once-
buy them at her price.
Once you get the gear in there, sometimes they release some really good stuff at the last minute.
We'll also be doing a broadcast, is that right, from the Silver Cloud?
Yep, Jimmy's on first at the Silver Cloud Hotel, right across the street from the entrance. Steve Slayton will be there broadcasting his entire shows.
And he's going to have a pair of tickets, our last pair of tickets to give away.
So if you go to Jimmy's tonight, you can win the tickets from Steve.
Yes.
Or you can just drink all night at Jimmy's and people come back and tell you
Yes.
You
how the
can
show was.
Eat some of the best food you'll have in Seattle, too. It's a great restaurant.
Oh, I have not eaten there.
Oh, it's good. The prime rib dip is something to behold.
All right. 9:53. That's going to do it for us. Jody has the last word of the day. But first, I want to say hi to our backstage past guest. In studio with us today is a guy who's doing something very cool. Joe Black and Black Star Productions are doing a big Kids with Cancer benefit concert. And this is on August 3rd, so I wanted to ask Joe to just say a little something about it. Joe, how you doing?
Yeah, it's the second annual Kids with Cancer benefit concert, 6 bands, sponsored by Destination Harley down in Tacoma, Washington. Thanks to Ed Wallace Jr. for sponsoring the benefit. Benefits do cost money. He picked up the tab this year. We got Dr. Twiston down there. We got comedians. My friend Rusty England will be down there. He's kind of an adult comic. It's at the Royal Bear down in Auburn, Washington. It starts at 1 o'clock. We've got the Joint Base Lewis McCord Honor Guard coming out to present our national colors on the stage, which would be very cool. Followed by my friend Tim Monahan, who is next to me in the band Accidental Heroes. He'll be singing the national anthem during the Joint Base Lewis McCord. And, boy, we're starting to rock. And so all the money goes, 100% of the money raised goes to the Kids with Cancer. We got a 50-50, got auctions, got raffles, lots of sponsors. We had the toy drive. Thanks to Louis G's down in Fife for beating everybody.